from Michigan and head to Wisconsin. This happened moments ago. We're not allowed to do live broadcasting, but Taylor Schabusiness in court. Watch what happens.
All right, the court will call 24 CF 1048, State of Wisconsin versus Taylor Schabusiness. Appearances.
Gordon Leach for the state.
Taylor Schabusiness is personally present. She is in custody with Attorney Curtis Jelka.
All right, this matter is set for a preliminary hearing today. Mr. Jelka, what's the status?
Your Honor, my understanding is we are proceeding.
All right. Mr. Leach.
Your Honor, I'm just checking in on the status of my officer. I expected her to be here, but I'm also having connectivity problems here. I might need to run upstairs and see if she may be upstairs. If I can have her.
Sure.
And Judge, it sounds like just one witness. We're asking for sequestration, but that may be a moot point.
All right.
It is one witness, Your Honor.
All right. We're off the record.
Okay, boy, that didn't take long, and they were on her in a heartbeat. They knew exactly what they were up against with Taylor Schabusiness. She's done this before. This is a new defense attorney, and she went after him. Joe Tamburino watching along with us. I guess we shouldn't be surprised, given her past history. What your thoughts?
Well, a few things. Number one, we should not be surprised. Number two, notice she looks at the camera first and then she attacks him. She's just sitting there and everything like that. She looked at him a couple of times, but after the camera goes back to the defense attorney as he's saying something, she clearly looks at the camera first, then attacks him. This is all a show. And next, she has put herself in a position where the court would be well within their right and authority to remove her from the courtroom, that she would be seeing this trial and participating as she can from her cell with a video feed. That's what I would do if I were the judge. Yeah. She's been given enough tries in court. So, I don't think that would ever be overturned on appeal based on her track history. She would be removed from the courtroom. You do a live feed. Yes, I'm sure there's some group that would try to appeal that while the trial's going on, but, based on her actions, I don't see any other alternative.
Yeah, I mean, for everybody's safety, including hers. That first deputy, he should be playing linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. He was like, boom, right? But she didn't get not even close. I mean, he was right there and put her down. You make a great point. I mean, it's ridiculous, in my opinion. I don't know what they're doing here with this. She attacked a prison guard. Now they're going to prosecute her and go through the entire scenario. She's serving a life without parole sentence. There's no upside to it. And this, every time she comes into court, something happens. So eliminate the problem.
That's exactly right. I mean, a judge does have that power. It is used very, very rarely because a defendant, all individuals, have a right to confront their accusers. They have a right to be right in court looking at the witnesses against them, right in court looking at the jury. They have a right of due process. However, all rights can be forfeited at some point, and at this point, based on her actions, clearly over the years, she could be forfeiting this, and the judge would be well within his authority to say, that's it, you're going to stay in the jail cell, we'll give you a video feed, you can sure communicate in a private line with your attorney, but you're not going to be in the courtroom.
I love the defense attorney's reaction after the takedown. He does the old, what are you going to do about it? It's Taylor Schabusiness.
You're right, absolutely.
Imagine sitting next to her. I mean, he is cool as a cucumber. He flinches a little bit, but he took it in stride. You ever been attacked by a client, Joe?
No, I haven't.
You're a
thank
nice
goodness.
guy.
No, I've never been attacked by a client. I mean, you get differences with clients. You get some clients who are struggling with mental health problems, chemical dependency problems, all sorts of things. But I think, for most people, 99.999% of them, they know that doing such things in court is only going to be to their detriment. That this is going to cause delays, another charge. It looks horrible if it happened in front of a jury. So most people, even in the throes of very serious charges and mental health issues, realize that you can't do this.
Again, we talked about it last hour. Should she be in a mental institution?
Well, yes, that's true, but she's been sentenced to life in prison. I don't know what prison programs there would be for her where she could be, committed and then held in a mental health facility. Because you have to also think about what kind of mental health facility could handle someone like this. When you're at a mental health facility, one of the things that's going to happen is you're going to be treated by physicians, by psychiatrists, psychologists, mental health workers, possibly being given medication, possibly even forced to be given medication. But all those people would be at physical risk being around her. So I don't even know if there's a facility, mental health facility, that could handle someone like her.
Yeah, I guess from that standpoint, while prisons are not equipped to handle mental health, they're better equipped to handle violence in a mentally ill, violent offender. So she's better off in a state prison, I guess, from that standpoint, just for the safety of the people around her.
But that's right. And what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I do think that, our prison systems have been made into mental health hospitals over the past few decades. And at the end of the day, I'm not sure that the mental health treatment comes through. But to your point, the security issues are much better suited in a prison setting.
Yes, because, when the prison settings in most states, when you have very violent offenders, they have their own protocols. It's not like some prison guard on their own simply goes to the individual's jail cell to give food or whatever it is. They have specific teams of people who will go to try to handle these very violent individuals. So they are set up for it. They're trained for it, as opposed to, most mental health facilities, even the locked ones. I think they would have a very hard time dealing and trying to control a person like this.
Yeah. Just been told that the judge came back into the courtroom. They have postponed the hearing until 10 o'clock Eastern, and when they resume, it will be, as you predicted, Joe, via Zoom. So His Honor is thinking the same way you are. Enough is enough. She will be secured undoubtedly, and they'll resume it at 10 o'clock via Zoom.